That's right. Don't miss Brian Moynihan, the CEO of Bank of America, here tomorrow on the Claman Countdown. Closing bell, 4.5 minutes away. We are off session lows, but the major averages are still in the red, on track to snap a 3-day winning streak. We've got the Dow down 124, S&P lower by 63. As we've been telling you, the NASDAQ is the laggard here, down 371 points or 2%. Lawmakers of the future, Tesla's Optimus humanoid robots joined a robotics symposium just a few hours ago on Capitol Hill, along with other top robotics innovators as they work with Congress to accelerate the growth of the industry. Last week, the godfather of AI, Jensen Huang, introduced Blue at the NVIDIA GTC 2025 event. The robot is a collab with Google DeepMind, but also with Disney. Is one of these going to be in your homes? And more importantly, should you be investing now, well ahead of the game? Joining us now with insights from that GTC event, founder of venture capitalist firm Kindred Ventures, Steve Jang. He has more than $500 million in assets under management, but you've made some early investments in Uber. I mean, you've got that Midas touch, so I'm so glad you're sitting here. When you look at the robots that Jensen unveiled, tell me exactly what you thought in your gut when you look couple of years down the road, where those will be.
Well, first, isn't it incredible to watch Jensen and NVIDIA not only create an ecosystem here and enable it, but continue to stoke it in different areas that they think are critical? On one side, you might think, well, NVIDIA needs to create new markets other than LLMs to continue to sell a lot of chips. But in a way, robotics and generative AI are closely tied at the hip. The new robotics that he's showing off, humanoid robotics, these pet robotics, they're all based on AI-controlled and operated robotics. The old school robotics that we know from science fiction and from the industrial factory floors from before, those are automated based on rules-based systems. So these are much smarter robots that are controlled by generative AI. They're enabled by generative AI.
Well, so put your investing hat on. Yeah. Is that an indication that people should be investing in the companies that generate these LLMs or large language models?
Yes. So first off, robotics is a 5 to 10 year story arc from today.
Okay.
It's going to take a long time, not only because it's hardware and it's novel circuitry, chips, functional mechanics, but it's also going to take a long time to see it distribute and proliferate on the factory floor in industrials, manufacturing floors, retail settings, and even in the consumer's home. So this is going to take a long time, and it's going to have a lot of social pushback, but it will happen in the way that Waymo, the very first consumer-grade robotics company that we all know, are familiar with. And if you live in one of the cities where Waymo is available, you're totally fine with it. You love it. And so what you're seeing
Waymo,
is,
for those of you who don't know, because we don't assume anything, we're not the other guys on the other business networks who are snobs thinking you should know this. The autonomous driving ride-hailing company. They're in LA, San Francisco, now Austin. We saw them all over at South by Southwest.
Miami.
Yeah, Florida.
So what's happening there is that's the first taste that people are getting on a consumer mainstream level about robotics. Robotics is not just humanoid robotics. It's not just the Boston Dynamics dog. It's the robotic arms inside of factories. It's the robotic chefs that you'll see in kitchens, in industrial kitchens. So all of this is really, really important because robotics is not just what we think of as this humanoid robotics. It's going to be everywhere, but it's going to take time. But AI is going to be generating. So AI models that help understand the world and control those robotics so that it has dexterity. Number two, so that it has motion planning like a car would. And so all of these, the cloud compute that you see out there at the data centers, at the AWSs and Azures and Googles of the world, but also the CoreWeaves of the world will be powering with OpenAI and these open source models, all of these robotics.
Stephen, thank you.